I think a lot of you at home agree with me and many people that you know. The tax system is not fair. It is not fair. Look, the idea that in 2020, 55 of the largest corporations in America, the Fortune 500, made $40 billion in profits and paid zero in federal taxes? Zero? Folks, it's simply not fair. But now, because of the law I signed, billion-dollar companies have to pay a minimum of 15%. God love them. 15%. That's less than a nurse pays. And let me be crystal clear. I said at the very beginning, under my plans, as long as I'm president, nobody earning less than $400,000 will pay an additional penny in taxes. Nobody, not one penny. But let's finish the job. There's more to do. We have to reward work, not just wealth. Pass my proposal for the billionaire minimum tax. You know, there's 1,000 billionaires in America. It's up from about 600 in the beginning of the term. But no billionaire should be paying a lower tax rate than a school teacher or firefighter. I mean it. Think about it. I mean, look. I know you aren't enthusiastic about that, but think about it. Think about it. Have you noticed Big Oil just reported its profits, record profits? Last year they made $200 billion.
Hello, friends. You will need to keep an eye on this. There are 3 factors that you need to know if you are waiting for a 4th stimulus check to arrive. The next batch of relief payments should be arriving to eligible recipients in just a few days. A new group of lawmakers are putting forward a bill that would provide direct relief to more Americans. My friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, to say thank you for being part of this community, I am giving away 2 $75 Walmart gift cards every Friday. If you would like to enter the weekly giveaways, my friends, simply make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like several of my videos, and do comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. My friends, the more videos that you watch and then leave a comment on, the greater your chances of winning the Walmart gift card giveaways. Stimulus checks authorized during the crisis provided invaluable support. The money deposited into people's bank accounts enabled them to pay rent and many bills while our economy was shut down. So in total, 3 federal payments were sent out, and Americans have spent months waiting for a 4th, especially as rising prices put great strain on their budgets. According to experts, there are several numbers that you should keep an eye on. These numbers will affect 4th stimulus checks. First, we need to keep an eye on inflation. Inflation sent prices surging last year, leaving millions of Americans struggling to pay for the basics. While there is some evidence that prices are not continuing their meteoric rise at the start of the new year, the Federal Reserve has warned that inflation is far from over. In fact, on February 1st, the Federal Reserve raised interest rates for the 8th time since March, and cautioned that ongoing increases will likely occur. So if prices keep climbing, Americans will feel more financial pressure, and momentum may grow for another round of stimulus checks. The Fed expects significant declines in inflation to occur this year. It will take not just this year, but next year to get back down to 2%, which is the central bank's inflation target, and rates will have to remain at a restrictive level for a period of time before any of that happens. The rate of unemployed Americans has also been declining, but there are some concerns that this trend could turn around and more companies could begin layoffs especially as tech companies have let millions of employees go in recent weeks. If unemployment climbs too high, Congress may step in and provide more stimulus relief to help those who are without jobs. During the peak of the crisis, for example, Congress raised the amount of unemployment benefits available to qualifying workers and expanded eligibility for benefits as well. The Bureau of Economic Analysis provides quarterly reports about the country's gross domestic product. If there are 2 quarters of negative GDP growth, this is traditionally seen as an indicator of a recession. Stimulus checks have been used in the past to help bolster the economy during a recession, and it could potentially occur again if the economy goes south. So watching these numbers will be very important in the coming year if you're waiting for more stimulus money. California's stimulus payments, institutionally known as middle-class tax refunds, have been delivered since October 2022. And while the state of California has nearly finished mailing the amounts to residents, the last batch of stimulus checks should arrive in mailboxes by the end of February. Previously, direct deposits were sent out much earlier. Now, while state officials explain that most of the stimulus checks have been delivered to Californians on schedule, a significant number of recipients have not received the corresponding debit card in their mail. The state of California has been one of the most prominent and generous in terms of such initiatives in 2022 and so far in 2023. The objective was to send stimulus checks to thousands of eligible residents to help them cope with the remarkable inflation that was shaking our country. Other states included Massachusetts, Illinois, New York, and Virginia. Others continue to send checks in early 2023, and similar measures are not ruled out during the course of this year. So the millions of Californians who have received or will soon receive the expected middle-class tax refund, the aid will not reach all residents equally. In order to be eligible, you had to be a California resident for at least 6 months of 2020 and during the exact date that the payment is issued. Those who were claimed as dependents on someone else's 2020 tax return were also not eligible. Those who received a 2020 California tax refund by direct deposit but changed their bank or bank account number after that time will also receive a debit card. California stimulus checks range from $200 to $1,050, depending on the recipient's adjusted gross income and when they filed their 2020 tax returns. Well, my beautiful and most amazing friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Wednesday. My friends, thank you very, very, very much for being part of this community and for joining me here every day. Friends, I'll be announcing 2 winners this coming Friday for the $75 Walmart gift card giveaway. Please make sure that you enter by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances, my friends, of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a very wonderful and very blessed Wednesday.